Chapter 9, 11:25 a.m. between gym class and lunch. I waited until everyone in gym had returned to their locker rooms before I stepped out of the woods. The other ninjas had changed clothes and returned with the rest of the class. Mr. Cooper wasn't too attentive, so the fact that I wasn't with them slid past him pretty easily. With Zoe's backpack slung over my shoulder, I started hiking across the track and field. If I went in through the gymnasium doors, I was sure to get caught, so I decided to walk around the school to where the front offices were. The bag was heavy on my back, heavier than a normal bag should be anyway. I imagined she had all her textbooks in it, but I knew that wasn't the truth. Why would Wyatt call it vengeance if I were simply delivering an item to the lost and found? My stomach curdled once more, and I couldn't take it. Zoe was my cousin, and even though she hurt my feelings, she was still family. I've already betrayed her once, and I didn't want to do it again. I set the bag on the sidewalk and stared at it. I didn't want to see what was inside, partially because whatever was there because I'm an idiot. It's my fault that Zoe was in this mess, and I was prepared to do whatever it took to get her out of it. My hand shook as I gripped the zipper. The cold piece of metal stung from pinching it too tightly. I clenched my jaw and decided to treat the bag like a Band-Aid and rip it open and get it over quickly. I jerked my hand into the air, unzipping Zoe's red backpack. The bag lifted off the ground and flipped upside down. As it landed, hundreds of coins rolled out as lumps of cash fell to the pavement. "Oh no," I whispered. My knees betrayed me, and I fell to the ground. Staring at all that money that spilled from the red bag, there was a yellow sheet of paper sticking out from under the coins. I could only read part of it, but I knew what it said. When I yanked it free, I found that I was right. "Student Hunger Drive Money Donations" was printed in the bold black ink on the yellow paper. The food drive money that was found missing this morning had somehow reached its way into Zoe's backpack. The ninjas had stolen it and were planning on framing her. This was bad. Not just bad, but epic bad. Like end of the world bad. Zoe wouldn't just get a slap on the wrist for something like this. She would get expelled, and then it would be on her permanent record. Her parents would ground her for the rest of her life. My parents would never let us hang out together again. She'll probably grow old and die alone because of the contents of this backpack. I couldn't take it to the office, not even if I told them the truth, because, come on, a ninja clan in the woods wants to frame a sixth-grade girl because she refused to join. I just lived through it, and I don't even believe that tale. I scooped the loose change and clumps of paper money back into Zoe's backpack, and then I remembered that Braden said it was nearly $3,000 that was stolen. If you never held $3,000 in a backpack, let me tell you right now, it's not very light. Paranoid, I made sure nobody was outside watching me. If Wyatt was able to steal all this money from the front office, he could easily be spying on me right at that moment.